So with the FC25 web app scheduled to be released under a week from now, I thought let's dive into it. Let's dive into the database. So in this one, I'm going to be doing my top 5 players in each position, starter team edition. So these are cards that are going to be in starter squads. I've set a max price tag of roughly 10k. There might be 1 or 2 cards, full disclaimer, that might just sneak over that line, but majority of cards you're going to see in this are going to be 10k or cheaper. For cheap and fast FC24 Ultimate Team coins, head over to MMOEXP.com, link down below, and make sure to use my code Morsey at checkout to get yourself 5% off. Alright, I'm down here now. Move the camera so I don't block off any of the important information. We're starting with the keepers. Now, no particular order here. These are just my top 5. They're going to range throughout leagues, basically. That's kind of the whole concept here. I've tended to be a little bit versatile and not just pick 5 players from like the Premier League or just the Bundesliga. So, there should be a good mixture. Number 1, Vicario. 6'4". Tall and lean, 84 rated. Premier League links, Italy as well. Could be good for hybrids. I think he's going to be a great starter team option. Up next is the new Liverpool man who has actually been loaned back out to Valencia. It is Georgi Mamadashvili. 85 rated, and I tell you what, this man in the Euros, he's a keeper and a half, man. I reckon he could be fantastic. Maybe in a couple of seasons when Alisson leaves Liverpool, he might step in that role and do a very, very good job. Now, chemistry, Georgia, unless you're going for the obvious links like Mikatadze or Kvaratskhelia, you're not really going to get much nationality connection here. However, 85 rated, and for that reason, Georgia like nation, I reckon he could be a little bit cheaper than 10k. By the way, the coins you're seeing above the player, this is EasySBC's predicted price tag for these cards. I believe they're taking this kind of prediction from last season's price tags and adding a bit of a, you know, an AI-based addition to it. So they've gone for 9.5k. I reckon he's going to be maybe around that, maybe a little bit cheaper. Unai Simon, 86 rated. He is going to be the fodder keeper for La Liga. If you're rocking like a Nico Williams, say for example, you pack him early doors, cracked card, easy chemistry, this man right here. It's another La Liga player, but you can't go wrong with Unai Simon. 6'3", again, that tends to be the height I'm going for. He's going to be cracking. Super budget option. They've actually gone 10k. Yes, England, Premier League, there will be a premium, but Nick Pope, he has to be included in this top 5 starter squads because he's been in that position for the past, like, I don't know how many years now. Unbelievable card. He's 6'6", tall and lean. He's reaching the far corners, and he's a great starter card. And rounding off the goalkeepers, we're going to the Bundesliga. We got Lucas Hradecki. Now, this man, unbelievable performance the other day against England. He's also 6'4", bit of Bundesliga love. Should be really cheap and affordable. All right then, right backs. Let's keep it rolling. St. Juice Jeremiah, default centre back that can play as a right back, which is why he's here. Look at the speed. The man is lightning fast, and actually not too bad on the ball. Defending stats, not the best, same with physicals, but we're talking cheap. He's 6'1", tall and lean. You can honestly play him as a centre-back, but I like the right-back option here. Sticking in the same league, actually, as St. Juice here. 3-star, 5-star, Alexander Barr. Almost identical to his card last season. He's got speed, physicality, decent ball playing as well. Like, he should be a very, very good option for a really cheap and affordable starting right back. Molina up next. Might be a little bit more than 1k purely because of the chemistry he gives to Julian Alvarez, Correa, for example. Same club, same nation. But Molina, good dribbling, good defending, good pace. The 3 stats that I'm looking for my starter fullbacks. Heading out to the Bundesliga, it is Sasha Bowie. Once again, good defending, good dribbling, decent physicals and pace for a starter fullback. He does have that buy-in chemistry, which maybe will up the price a little bit, maybe inflated by 1 or 2k, but still should be really affordable. Giving me Mbabu vibes. Like, very similar kind of stats. I think Mbabu had a bit more in the pace department, but could be a great option for Bundesliga teams. And to round off the right backs, we've got Denzel Dumfries in the building. Physicality and speed. And playing for Lombardia FC. By the way, that is Inter Milan. Inter Milan don't have image rights, so Lombardia FC is the club name. Interested, right? Centre-back season, Ibanez is back again. Slide tackle playstyle plus. Like, I know it's not meta, but trust me, the ability to get a playstyle plus on an 80 rated card is just nice. It's a good addition to have. And you can make some clutch slide tackles. Ibanez last year was crazy nice. The speed, the defending, the physicals. He's back again for those early Saudi League links. Lucas Klosterman, I referenced him in my sweaty squad builder, is exactly that. Speed, defending. That tends to be what I'm looking for with the centre-backs. It's either like just pure speed with decent-ish defending and physicals, or we've gone for a slightly more defending, physical, heavy card, which you might see shortly. shortly. But Klosterman for the Bundesliga, really good option. Can also play as a right back. This one, I'm not too sure about the price tag because Kanate might have a little bit of premium. 4K is what they predicted, and I reckon he's going to be closer to the 10K price tag. He might even go over it. Like looking at Saliba last year, yes, Saliba had more pace, a better card. He was like 45K, so this might be the first one that I'm getting wrong here. But 6'4", if he is under 10K, you look at the pace split, I wouldn't be fussed about that because VVD's pace split, for example, last year was shocking. He is a stocky boy though, so make sure you got quicker centre-backs alongside him. Like this man here, Jean-Claire Todibo, now in the Premier League, which you're going to see in a second, which could be crazy because he links to the man you're going to see next, as well as Kanate. A lot of French Premier League centre-backs in this option. Speed, yes, defending, physicals, really nice cheap budget option. And we're catching a vibe this time round. Maxence Lacroix in the Premier League for Palace. 88 speed, man. He's going to be rapid. He's going to be flying. And decent physicals, decent defending, nothing crazy. But all you need for those cheap budget starter cards. Now, the first left back I'm going for is Ferdi Kadioglu. I think he's just going to be a little bit behind Udogie, who's definitely going to be more than 10K, 100%. I can't see him being any cheaper than 20, 30K. Similar to Nuno Mendes when he had that card, which had great links, obviously, last year to Mbappe, etc. So, Udogie not in this one, but Kadioglu as a reserve Premier League fullback. Look at the stats. Look at the dribbling. My man can actually overlap, he can keep the ball close to his feet and could be really, really good. If he fits an early game Evo as well, keep an eye out for this one. Going to La Liga, we got Reynaldo here. Could play as a centre-back as well, which is definitely a shout because there's not too many La Liga low-rated centre-backs with speed. So this man though, as a fullback, great chemistry links with Atletico Madrid, Mozambique. Not a lot of nation links out there, but should be really cheap and affordable because of that. And a solid, well-rounded card. All right, a little bit more speed injected into your starter squad. Bolde. Now, I do fear, purely because of chemistry to like Lamine Yamal, Ansu Fati, could be a little bit expensive, a little bit too expensive. But realistically, he should be no more than that 4 or 5K price tag. You've got speed. You're lacking in the physicals. Defending is not bad. The dribbling's decent. Overlapping, you should be okay. Olga Carmona in the building. Ridiculous dribbling. Ridiculous card. And in regards to women's cards as well, at the start of the game, you will notice like you could pick up slightly more juiced cards for a lot cheaper than the men's cards. Men's cards, they tend to have a bit of a higher premium. You might be able to get some crazy crap women's cards that are going under the radar. So keep an eye out for them. Olga Carmona could be one of those for sure. Like the stats are really nice for the start of the game. And my last left back is actually a right back. He can play in both positions. It is Diogo Dalot. I probably would still say right back maybe, but 4-star weak foot. Left back should be fine. And he looks really solid. They've juiced him up a fair bit. He's definitely going to be affordable, I think. I can't see him being juiced too much in the price department. But the stats are great. Moving on to CDMs. Conrad Limer's up first. Block, playstyle plus. Like, this man looks unbelievable for a starter card. He's got some pace. He's got great defending physicals. The dribbling's good. The passing's good. Like, honestly, a really, really good option. I'm pretty certain I rocked him at the start of last year on the RTG. This man, I think I got Goretzka early doors as well. Honestly, Lima outperformed Goretzka, so keep that in mind with this one. A league that I love for starter teams, Serie A. Zambo Anguissa. Once again, he is back a little bit lower rated than last year. Pretty soon it was an 83 last year, but still should be discard. And essentially solid, no-nonsense CDM option. This is the prime example of women's cards being undervalued at the start of the game. I know they're not for everybody, but honestly, when you can get a card like this, Georgia Stanway, yes, she's only 5'4", but the stats, really solid, apart from the composure letting the dribbling down. Just for the start of the game, honestly should be a decent option here. Chemistry could be a bit difficult, but in all fairness, the Women's Bundesliga, there were some great, really cheap options at the start of last year. Like Schüler, for example, the 86 rated card. I think she might have Finesse Shot Plus or something like that. It might be getting mixed up with no player here. Either way, Stanway for the start of the game. Bargain. Ishmael Benacer up next for Milano FC or AC Milan. You've got more of a mobile CDM here. Kante-esque in the way that he moves. He's only 5'9", but just scanning the midfield, popping up, making interceptions. He's going to be cheap as chips as well, so one to keep an eye out for. And I mean, I had to include him. Renato Sanchez needed to be included in this option because it's Renato Sanchez. Yes, he is slowly losing his legs. 77 rated in Liga Portugal. But honestly, he's going to be decent. You know it. He's 4-star, always outplays the stats. If you can get him up for discard, could be a good filling spot for your team. Box-to-box centre mids. Adrien Rabiot. French, might add a bit of premium, but he's tall and lean. 3-star. we're under 10k here. We're looking at budgets. The majority of these players, they're not going to be 5-5. We're at the start of the game. We need to keep that in mind here. There's not that many 4-star, 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 5-star options unless you're looking at super high tier cards. So 3-3 isn't ideal. But as a box-to-box, you've got a really solid starter card. I reckon we're looking closer to 10k. France, for example, definitely has a premium. I believe he's without a club right now as well. So might not be on the market for long, this Juve version. So maybe think about that if you want to pick him up for potential Evos. But can't go wrong with this card for the start. One of my favourites from the start of last year. On the RTG, I had Crystal Dunn, I had Rodman, I had Lynn Williams. The combination was crazy. And NWSL, similar to the Women's Bundesliga, if you're on a budget and you want some cracked cards, look towards it, man. Because Crystal Dunn here, she's 5'1", okay? She's not going to be a physical demon in the middle of the field. However, on the ball, she's cracked. Super quick feet, linking up the play. If you partner her alongside a Rabiot, who's a big, heavy hitter, you've got the little and large combination. A fan favourite for the start of FC... A fan favourite from the start of FC24 is Big Joe. He is back. The Destroyer. The no-nonsense box-to-box centre mid. Stat-wise, a little bit left to be desired. The agility balance, the acceleration is a little bit low, but still. This man at the start of last year was honestly really solid for me. The issue with high-in-demand Premier League starters, the premium could be there. So be careful when you're picking him up. I would definitely try and get him for around 3 to 6k around there. Don't really be trying to overpay for this card because the drop-off will be drastic. Another Milano FC option, Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Obviously was a bit of a fan favourite this year with the Footies, the Team of the Season Plus card that a lot of people were rocking. This man is a card to keep your eye on, man, because honestly, if he fits an early Evo, you could get a really powerful box-to-box centre mid with great links being in Milan, Serie A, English as well. He's 4-star, 4-star, 6'3". Yeah, he's an absolute tank. And my last option is Marcel Sabitzer. 3-4, really good box-to-box centre mid option in the Bundesliga. Dortmund are a team that a lot of people like for early game teams because they've got Marlon, they've got Adeyemi, you've got Schlotterbeck, some really good options for the start of the game. And Sabitzer always goes under the radar in regards to price, so keep an eye out for this one. Moving up to the cams, we have got one of my starter goats. I kid you not, starter goats. He's up there, probably in the top 10 for me when I think of starting early game FIFAs. Just so good. Like, even if he wasn't in my starter squad, Rafa was on my bench as an impact sub because speed and dribbling is crazy important at the start of the game. He's now in the Turkish Super League, so he's moved away from the Liga Portugal, which is not ideal. But however, average and lean, he's only 4'3", but trust me, the impact this man can make with his speed, the dribbling, so good. Frank Kirby, underrated last year. Picked up for a couple of thousand. A lot of you guys are shouting her out in my streams. Tried her out on the RTG, and she was so good. So quick, so cracked on the ball. I think being 5'2" definitely makes her feel faster. That's something to keep in mind though, she's only 5'2", so she might get bodied by the bigger players. But speed, shooting, dribbling, once again, even if it's for an impact sub, definitely consider it. Mattia Zaccagni. Now, I don't remember his card last year, honestly. I'm pretty certain it was somewhat similar, but maybe a little bit lower rated. But now, he's an 83 rated cam. Left wing can play as cam. This card looks crazy nice, man. 4-star, 4-star, 5'10", average normal body type, right? The dribbling, 93 agility, the composure's high, the speed is there, the passing's there, the shooting's there. Like, this man ticks all the boxes for the start of the game, and once again, he's in the Serie A, which is a fantastic starter league. Like, this man potentially linked up with Zamba and Guisa, there's a bit of chemistry there. You could definitely fill him into your team quite comfortably, and for the price, could be a great option. Now, a man that might maybe just sneak towards the 10k price tag is Xavi Simons. Now, on paper, doesn't look good as Zaccagni, but always feels cracked in game. Average lean, 5'10", only 4'3". Weak foot's been an issue with this man, but the speed, the dribbling, and just the vibes this card brings, bro. Like, he is crazy fun to use in game. I can't imagine him being 2.5. I reckon there might be a bit more of a premium, but definitely under 10k in my opinion. It could be one to look out for. Going back to Italy, we got Henrique Mkhitaryan. Oh, mate, I still can't believe this man played for Arsenal. Like, feels like it was a lifetime ago. But this man is 4'5". Lombardia FC again. Serie A, I tell you right now, an unbelievable budget starter league team. If you can get cards like this for like basically next to nothing, he's almost going to be 83 fodder value. Crazy tidy, man. 4'5", underrated as well. Moving on up to the right-hand side of midfield, it is Christian Pulisic. Another Serie A beast for Milano, by the way. The Milano like chemistry you could build. He's 4'5" as well. I didn't even realize. Wow. the dribbling, the shooting, the finishing, the speed. Like, he is going to be a fantastic starter card. Average and lean as well. He's going to feel cracked in game. Hopefully, not too expensive, but if you can like check out City at early doors, maybe you get 10k, 15k, try and put the team together once you're on the game. Pulisic could be a good option. Now, this is pushing 10k. I honestly reckon he might sneak over, but 4-star, 2-star. Very one-sided. You want to be utilising that strong foot here. Cut in on the left and blast it in the back of the net. Unique body type. And now trust me, Sane, always a good starter option. Him and Gnabry, I always tend to pack him like day one, and I'm always rocking him, even if the squad battles are already rivals games. Sane has that power. Step over stride, shoot, back of the net, epic days. Shooting is crazy, by the way. That really good, and he's actually been upgraded from an 84 to an 85 this year. Now, I know a lot of you out there are a fan of this man at the start of the year. Now, full disclaimer, Inaki might fit an early game evolution, so something to keep in mind here. But he's now 4-star, 3-star. The 2-star weak foot is gone. It's out the door. Tall and lean, speed, shooting. That's what you need early game for these cheap cards. The ability just to run with power and to find the back of the net is crazy, crazy valuable. And Inaki could do just that. Mohamed Kudus honestly could be a shout for Cam as well. However, I've got him out on that right-hand side because the speed, the dribbling. Shooting isn't bad. Same with the passing. A little bit left to be desired here. Only 4-star, 3-star. Premier League with speed could add a bit of a premium, but still, I think there's better options out there. So Kudus will definitely sneak under the radar. And then Gase, I never know how to say her name. If you know, let me know down below. She's a striker right wing. I'm playing it out wide. Look at the dribbling. Mad. Agility, balance, finishing's there, positioning, speed. She could be a really good option for the early game Evos as well. If she fits this Ultimate Edition one. Make her like 83, 84 rated, power shot playstyle plus. Definitely could be a good option. Now, Easy SBC have St. Max at 1k. This is not going to be the case. Last year, 20k. He has changed leagues from the Saudi League to the Turkish League, which technically could be worse for potential early game teams. But technical, 5-star, 4-star. Yeah, this man's going to be in demand. I reckon we're probably looking at 10k. He's going to get packed a lot. The demand will be there, but so will the supply. Hopefully that equals out to sit roughly around 5 to 10k, but I could be wrong on this one. Either way, ball carrying phenom, as well as this man right here, Bradley Barcola, or Barcola. I never know how to say his name as well. I hear many different pronunciations. Tall and lean, has a strong link to Kola Mawani, who apparently is going to fit the early game Evo, so might up the price tag purely because of that. This man had an Evo last year that was crazy nice, so I reckon people are going to be picking him up. I honestly reckon if he is worth under a couple of K, like their predicted 750, try and get him in your club. Just have him there in case he fits an Evo, because he's going to go up in price, or you can evolve him yourself. But either way, really nice starter option. All right, we're going to Liga F, and last year Liga F was crazy, and there was definitely a premium there. You had Oshwala, you had Kundananji. You also have Rashidat Ajibade. Hopefully, I've absolutely smashed her name there. She looks crazy. I remember her blue hair from last year. She had a very similar card. Now on the left-hand side, 4-4. Speed, shooting, dribbling. Like, what more can you need? 9k. I reckon she might be around that, to be fair. Kundananji last year, who was very similar on paper, who's now transferred to the NWSL, by the way, was around 8 to 10k as well. So keep that in mind. Could be a fantastic starter card. Ah, here we go. Yannick, we're back again, my son, every year. Every year this man pops up. Now, they've got him at 20k, which is just not going to be the case, bro. There's never in a million years this card will be 20k. I might come back to regret that, but he's going to be under 10k. This man gets overlooked every single time. The stats are just so good. Chemistry, you're struggling a little bit, but I mean, it is the Saudi League, which is a good starter league option. And I reckon he could be under 10k, a really good option for an early pickup. As well as this man, Sadio Mane. There's no way Carrasco is going to be more than Mane. I reckon Mane's under 10k as well. And honestly, will be a go-to for a lot of people out there. Unique body type, 4-star, 4-star, could play as a striker. Like, he ticks all the boxes in regards to speed, dribbling, shooting, good passing. Good links as well. Maybe you pack a CR7, you want to relive the glory days. Mane, Cristiano bagging goals. There we go. Now, honestly, Leandro Trossard might be the best coin-for-coin starter for the Premier League. 4-star, 5-star, 83 rated. Look at the acceleration, the body type. He's going to feel quick, he's going to feel cracked. He's 5'7", the dribbling, the shooting. This man could do it all. You can use him as an out-and-out striker or like a link-up player, and you're going to have a field day. The 4-5, crazy, crazy nice. And if he fits an early game Evo, I will be there. By the way, I'm definitely doing an Evo-themed RTG this year, so keep an eye out for that. It'll be a series on this channel. Probably weekly update videos, essentially. one-off videos. I don't want to be pumping out content every day because we're still going to have to play reviews and Evo content alongside it. But Trossard could be a shout. Now, it is possible this year, right? I'll show you quickly, to rock the Thuram trilogy. Lillian's in the game, Marcus and Kefren. The dad, the two brothers, could be a fantastic option for sure. Obviously, Lillian's going to be premium. But we're talking about Marcus here. Playing for Lombardia, 3-star, 4-star, speed, shooting. No nonsense, cheap starter striker. He's also 6'4". Yeah, that's pretty big. Chip shot playstyle plus. A little bit cheeky. I don't mind that. Get the dinks going. Mouchy Demorne plays for Haiti. Club Lyon in the French Women's League. Once again, we've got some great options out there, man. Basha, we've got Diane. She's the cheap alternative for sure because the stats are mad. The finishing, the shot power. She's short and lean, 5'3". She's going to feel ridiculously quick on the ball. Crazy, crazy nice option. Ramirez is back again. Chelsea. Pretty certain she was La Liga last year or Liga F. 4'3". She's 5'10". Stocky. She's got physicality to her game. But still, the dribbling, the speed, the shooting. Once again, another women's card that will go under the radar, will be cheap, and a great starter option. And to round it off, Angel himself, Correa. Now, might be more than 10k. I'm honestly predicting him to be less, though. I reckon you could be looking at 8 to 10 here for this card. Because of Julian Alvarez taking over his spot. But maybe because of Alvarez, that might add the chemistry link up. You might be paying a bit more for this boy because of demand. But still, start of the game phenom. Speed, shooting's mad, dribbling's mad, 4-star, 4-star. Unbelievable starter card, man. But that's it. That is my first top 5 best players in each position video. We've gone for starters, so under 10k as I said. If you want to see a medium to high tier, let me know down below. The game is scheduled to come out literally almost a week from now. We'll be on the actual game playing, so I might wait until then to pump out more content like this. But if you want to see it, let me know. Smash a like if you enjoyed it. I've been Morsey, subscribing you guys. I'll catch you later.